The most important life lessons, no one really teaches them to you. Sometimes, what once saved you now holds you back, and sometimes, your pain comes not from being bad, but from being too good to the wrong person. The most honest life lessons, no one talks about one. When a blind person regains sight, the first thing they discard is the stick that guided them all their life. Why? Because what once served you may no longer serve who you're becoming. Growth demands letting go, even of what once helped you survive. Sometimes, suffering isn't punishment. It's the result of not knowing when to stop being kind to the wrong person. Kindness without boundaries often becomes betrayal of self. 3. One of our biggest mistakes is assuming others think the way we do. But empathy requires clarity, not projection. 4. You can't change someone who doesn't see anything wrong with what they're doing. No amount of effort can replace another person's self-awareness. 5. The greatest gift you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Inner peace begins when you stop chasing approval. 6. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Love doesn't grow through persuasion, only through presence. 7. Missing someone doesn't mean they belong in your life again. Missing is a natural part of moving on. Longing isn't always a signal to return. 8. Stop trying to change people. Either change yourself, your environment, or both. Power lies in direction, not correction. 9. Leave when a promise turns into a repeated apology. Consistent disappointment isn't love, it's a cycle. 10. Drive carefully on this road called life. People change lanes without warning. Stay alert. Not everyone moves with intention. 11. You learn who people truly are when they don't get what they want from you. Disappointment reveals character. 12. Being honest won't win you many friends, but it will always attract the right ones. 13. Truth filters your circle. The more truth you're willing to face, especially about yourself, the more you outgrow those who can't. You grow in direct proportion to the amount of truth you can accept without running. Real strength begins with honest self-reflection. 14. Only the disciplined are free. If you lack discipline, you become a servant to your moods and urges. True freedom isn't the absence of rules, it's self-mastery. You are free when you control yourself, not when you're controlled by impulses. 15. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. Healing is the prize of inner courage. 16. Choosing the right one matters, but sometimes the greatest strength lies in walking away from the wrong one. Clarity comes when you stop tolerating confusion. 17. If you have to keep asking yourself, is this worth it? Maybe it's not. Doubt is often a whisper from your deeper intelligence, not a weakness. 18. Forgiving someone silently and never speaking to them again is a valid form of self-care. Forgiveness doesn't have to come with re-entry. Sometimes freedom means closure without contact. 19. Whatever you begin to loosen your grip on loses its control over you. Let go and reclaim your power. Some things don't need to be fought, they just need to be released. 20. Eventually, you'll realize this, everything will be okay. Maybe not today, but someday. Time clears the fog. Healing follows. You may have already lived through some of the lessons we explored. You may still be in the middle of learning how to let go, how to love wisely, or how to heal without needing anyone's validation. But wherever you are on that journey, one thing is clear. You're on the right path. These aren't flashy lessons. They don't come from textbooks or theory. They come from real life, from the quiet wounds you hide, the silences you choose instead of conflict, the forgiveness you gave without asking for anything in return. They teach you, loving hard doesn't guarantee someone stays. Not everyone deserves your kindness. And most importantly, you don't need permission to find peace. The most powerful thing you've done, you've begun to look at yourself honestly. Because only in that honest reflection can real growth begin, the kind that's quiet, but deeply resilient. 1. So, what's the biggest takeaway? Peace doesn't come from controlling the world. It comes from understanding. yourself, living by your values and letting go of what's not truly yours. 3. The more you know yourself, the less you need from others. The more you understand what matters to you, the less noise distracts you. 4. And above all, you'll realize growth isn't about getting more, it's about needing less and being more real. 5. Thank you for being here. If this spoke to you, drop a comment below. Not for likes, but to remind yourself you've already begun the journey back to your true self. 6. See you in the next video, where we'll keep learning how to live simply, deeply, and free from within.